Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to ARTV for the night. I said I was going to play Dishonored again, and here we are, late as usual. I did play a little bit of... I was going to say Final Fantasy 13, but that's not true. I played a little bit of the finals just now. Didn't really have a good time, so I'm still not there. Realistically, I should probably, quit playing it for a week and try to get back. But, I don't know. I feel like, it's kind of lost that honeymoon period I have, and now it's back to being a weird hyperfixation bordering on obligation. I don't know if you got any of what I tried to say, but fuck me if I'm not tired. Yesterday I did a little bit of Dishonored 2, just about an hour, and I think we lost the last 20 or so minutes. I think the VOD cuts off exactly as I was diving into the river to get a rune. I ended up getting that rune, and I dicked around the ship a little more. And I think I bought the Bone Charm crafting upgrade, which I ended up not being able to use completely, but that's fine. And then I read a couple of more books, and then I think I used the heart to listen to what it had to say about... I don't remember what her fake name is. What is it? Foster? Sorry if that's a spoiler. I just know too much. I am burdened with knowledge. Anyway, let me set up a little bit and I'll be with you shortly. Don't touch that down now. Just getting started. Sorry, it's playing in the background, which it shouldn't. Oh, this is the screen. Hello, let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Should have it. Can I mute in background? No. Okay. I still haven't left the ship. Because I'm not in a rush. I want this game to last. Oh yeah, and look at me having some forethought to put myself in a spot where I can read more things. There is a bird.
Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time.
I don't know if I like this personalized sort of heart commentary. I liked it when it was a little bit ambiguous. Look at her, she looks very different. Slightly younger.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
And we all know that portraits and statues of Delilah are a little bit freaky in terms of being magical and turning into her sometimes. Alright, I have 2 books I need to read. Look at the bloom on that shit. What is that? The Shinderi Gift? A study by Emora Clapswitch on the effect of the winds of the Karnakan landmass and resulting economic positions. Isn't this fucking exciting, huh? Well oil, liquid power. How astonishing that within these beasts, inside the oil harvested along with their flesh, was enough power to see the Isles through these tumultuous years. And it all seemed limitless, but now the lights are beginning to dim. The fisher folks say the great beasts are increasingly rare. Not all places would suffer this loss equally, following natural philosophers. Oh, fellow natural philosophers. Fuck. Karnaca has a unique feature, the cleft in Shinderi Peak, which winds are channeled and amplified. As whale oil begins to run short, with the cost of finding remaining Leviathan escalating beyond the worth of the oil itself, Karnaca will find itself ascendant among the Isles with natural, what is it called? Recoverable energy, or I don't remember. I'm just bad at this English thing. What about this? Blood of the Abele House. Chapter 4 Introduction. Oh no. This chapter will focus on Iditha Abele, steward of Calero. With sword in hand, she swept the marshes of raiders, sacrificing her life for Serkonos. We will provide newly uncovered insights into the exploits of Rabinos Abele, who built the ornate wooden bridges of Sugunto. Follow along as we map out the expansions occurring under the Abeles, through which trade routes to other isles were established, bringing riches to the nation-state. Even as waves of settlers continued to join Serkonos from Morley, the Abeles balanced growth against Serkonian culture. In later chapters, we will detail the times of Theodanis Abele, true son of Serkonos, brave and benevolent, united the East and West as no other before him. Even the rowdy people of Bastilan swore loyalty to him. One Isle, one Serkonos, united under House Abele. Lastly, we will settle on Aluka Abele, who rules today, partaking in feasts and merriments of all kinds, bringing joy to our fair isle. Propagandize my fucking ass. Alright, what do we got? A map of Karnaca.
It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station.
Oh yeah, the Addermeyer Institute is where I need to go. I did do this, didn't I? Yeah. How do I know where the Admire Institute is? It's the Royal Conservatory. Something happened there. Oh, the Admire Institute is here. Is the Crown Killer hiding in Admire? Campo Serra Dockyards. And the Grand Palace, Portobello. Okay. Protect yourself and those trusted to your care with Admire Solution commissioned by the Duke of Serkonos to combat bloodfly fever. First time hearing of it. Created by Dr. Alexandra Hypatia? Alchemist of renown at the Admire Institute of Infectious Disease, derived from rare and exotic ingredients, including bloodfly venom itself. It's a very good illustration. Anton Sokolov looking severely older. Was he abducted and not killed?
Sokolov seems so much older now.
Yeah, that's what I said. The ghastly murders of several prominent citizens killed in the most gruesome way. Reward of 15,000 coins.
So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect.
But what? Newspaper clipping.
This Dr. Hypatia, she seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
Yeah, we read that one.
Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world. I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father, and said Theodanis was a good man.
A bell, not a Bailey. Sorry. What was Mortimer Ramsey doing in Karnica?
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
Yeah. Can I exit through this window? I absolutely can. Hey, look at that. Yeah, that happened again. I don't know why my blocking button is on the fritz. I guess it's just this entire mess.
Always tinkering, painting, or living life with gusto. That's Sokolov.
It's funny that that was the way you get that message. Just interacting with it a little bit. What about this? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Spin.
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Take these, thank you. Sokolov's notes on bloodfly study. I've wondered whether I have another book in me. The bloodfly epidemic, coupled with basic information on life cycle and behavior, might make an excellent project for this old natural philosopher. Bloodflies are exotic insects, unlike anything else found in Serkonos. I suspect they originated in the Pandician continent. In groups of 3 or fewer, they are harmless. Individuals won't attack, leading me to speculate that each emits a scent that has a collective effect on larger numbers of bloodflies. They are also attracted to rapid movement and sound. Their nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm. In particular, the nests are quite susceptible to fire. The insects require fresh corpses to lay their eggs, which hatch in breathtaking fashion after a very short time. Many corpses in a Serkonian city, say during a crisis or plague, means more bloodflies. Interestingly, in the last part of a bloodfly's life cycle, they calm a great deal. Leaving the swarm, they molt, causing the wings to drop off. Afterward, each bloodfly lives a solitary existence. Very odd. Bloodflies are largely restricted to the south, preferring warmer climates, like certain aging natural philosophers. In another one of these books. I think I've read 3 and 4, so this is just extra. A colleague of mine owns a stunning map of the known world adorned with curlicues and sea beasts. It has a cherished spot over her mantle. She paid handsomely for it and was so bristled when I enumerated the various errors. Chief among them, of course, the size and placement of the Pendician continent. Oh, how cartographers are loath to show how small and distant our empire really is compared to that giant landmass, as if Pendicia were but a few days' journey from Aran. Every veteran ship captain knows that it takes months to reach those shores. I had no doubt that Pendicia was rich in resources, but a place must be understood if we ever hope to exploit its myriad treasures. These were my thoughts as I agreed to join the ill-fated expedition, and so it was on the 3rd day of the month of Earth, under calm grey skies, the great sea vessel Antonia Aquilo set sail with captain, crew, researchers, and myself, 38 of us total, in what would be most terrifying and spiritually draining experience of my life. There was a "the" somewhere there, but I skipped it because I can't read. But we know how that went. He's just got a collection of blood flies. I feel like breaking this open to get those 5 coins out of it. There we go. Ruined everything. Let's listen to an audiograph.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Crystal years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Okay, in the middle of all of this, he was also abducted, for dramatic effect. Always the drama queen. Yeah, she looks so different. Look at how young she is. Oh. I feel like this didn't work like this before. Did I have toggle lean before? Seems off to me. Let me check. prefer this, honestly. I don't like this toggled stuff. Oh. Thank you. I needed that. After falling off of a mast. Can't turn these off, even though that looks like a gas leak waiting to happen. Just a tree. What about here? Nothing there. Not immediately, anyway. And this is the special room. Rats scurrying around the engine room. That is a very impressive mechanical design. I'm very much a fan. Look at that. Just pistons, steams, and pipes. All nicely integrated and everything. Trying to fix the secondary engine. Anton, your idea of approving the head gasket sealing with a guano coating is the worst you've ever had. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all inventors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around in carved-out logs. Megan, I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe, improved by different spices. I left it in the gallery. Anton, what are you... Where are you, old fool? I hope nobody hurt you. I'll find you in a swear I miss you. Oh, it's a little cutesy thing. It's like, I won't fix the engine, but I'll make you some cake. Don't go into the toilet again. Alright, I think I'm for the most part done with all I have. It's not that big of a ship, after all. It is impressively detailed for what it is. Alright, let's hear a couple of these because you weren't here last time I clicked this button.
She has not always chosen her companions wisely, but she truly cares for Sokolov. I can feel it. I can see why she cares so much for Sokolov. Both of them are trying to atone for their past. But maybe there are things beyond forgiveness. She has secrets I will not reveal. She may tell you in time. It was not her hand that held the knife.
That is a surprisingly potent one, I think. For reasons I suppose we'll find later on.
Things would have been different for her if her young friend had survived the attack all those years ago. She is a woman formed of 3 fathers: a drunkard, a killer, and an artist.
Oh, that's sweet.
She fell in with the wrong crowd many years ago in Dunwall. The things she did, she can't forgive herself. She was with them on that day.
I like how that just as a sentence works, right? It doesn't mean anything in particular. It's not, ooh, lore implications, right? But it's just like, whatever it means, it's like, it's flavor. Real good flavor. I just realized how funny those birds are flying, but it's fine.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Sure.
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Edge of the world. Find Adamire Station and take a carriage to Adamire Institute. It is the best lead you have for tracking down the crown killer. If we could see someone attacked on the streets, they will help.
I'd take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
True territory. Chaos level. Actions affect the world around you. Taking lives will cause Emily or Corvo and their allies to grow more cynical. Too many deaths will lead to higher levels of bloodfly infestation and darker final outcome for the story. Optional, locate the black market. What was the icon for it? 2 hands, I think. And how do I know that I'm in neutral territory? I guess they'll tell
That's
me.
Adamire in the distance. Maybe a little more. Damn, the light is amazing, but I'm going sunblind. The way the ocean shimmers. Oh, beautiful. Let's hope the framing's good. I'm seeing black spots. The silver plate is ready. Looks like there's a weird shadow. Anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it. Yeah, should be a nice shot. Let's take another one for safety. There. Almost.
Okay, that's it. See, those are little things that it...
Let's expose the silver plate for...
for like a little bit of flavor.
You still eat meat? Blood flies and all. I'm not sure it's safe.
Of course, I don't know what I ate to deserve.
I mean, I trust my butcher, but how can he be sure there aren't any of those filthy grubs in my steak?
I just boil everything. Simple as that. Tastes like shoe leather, but it's better than eating blood fly larvae. Am I right? I only buy meat if I see the animal killed in front of me. And I cook it right away.
That's another solution. Yeah, I miss the days when you could look at a dinner plate without having nightmares.
Can't remember the last time I had any meat that wasn't tinned. You'll be all right here, visitor. Just keep your head.
Sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you with my magical heart that you probably can't see. Oh.
Fewer ships coming into the city. Everyone smells the blood.
So many people trying to get away from Karnaca now. But where are you gonna go? There's money here, even if it's dirty.
All this political squabbling. It's good for profits.
I really don't know when to stop. Also,
Welcome to Karnaka, stranger.
mhm.
No need to cover your face. The jewel of the South, they say. I guess that's what it looks like from very far away, huh? You'll be okay on the dock, stranger. But watch out past the wall of light.
Shouldn't have eaten that. Now I'm paying. That's what happens when you're half starved all the time.
Crime killer. Uh-huh.
They
Okay.
got enough to worry about. Now they say there's someone on the prowl.
I have a map. Dockyard, that's where I am. 2 wall of light, so past that point. Admire Station is right there, and 3 overseer offices.
See what you got. Outside is crooked cock.
What side is crooked cock?
Go to sleep without wondering if I wake up.
I seen a whale once. Scary, but I ain't never forgot it.
I don't see any signs of Pharaoh. He seems to be late.
Or maybe we're early.
He should be here with the red shark. This is unacceptable. I have a very tight schedule.
Don't worry, I'll make it eventually. If not today, then tomorrow.
Is that a joke? Santiago fisheries have a reputation to maintain. We have clients all over the Isles. Do I need to remind you that fish is a delicate cargo? We can't afford any delays.
Well, it's fermented red shark, which is a nice way of saying it's fish that's already gone bad.
You can just tell your clients that here in Karnaka, we like it very fermented.
Unacceptable. Farrell is going to pay for this.
There is so much shit to look at and listen to.
Watch yourself.
I don't know where to even begin. Also,
Feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
having that be marked on the map feels a little bit disingenuous, but
Hello there. You're not from here, am I right? Welcome to Karnaka, then. I've been out of ice for 2 weeks now. Customers don't care much for warm lemonade.
Tinctures. They can be kind of careful with that sword. The Grand Guard won't like it. As bad as things are here, I love the light in the evenings, down near the water.
everyone's talking. Oh.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Look at it. He's in. What was your cut, Ramus? Gutless merchants are all the same. Hands out, begging and whining.
Tell the truth for once, you lying coward. What did you make on this, Ramus?
Say one more word, Maya.
I'm finished with this guy. Let's rush him.
Ramus, you worm.
Lying sack of shit. Turned on your own people.
That's it. You pushed me. This is your fault. What's the matter?
Here? Huh?
You saw something?
What?
I'm Sakonan blood through and through. Been here all my life.
I'm not...
Somebody's not feeling well.
I don't think that's feeling well, honey. I think that's a little bit more involved. What if I pull the heart on one of you?
She's thinking of whiskey and ice and of spitting in her rival's face. When he punishes his son, the bruises last for a month. He and his friends fell upon the messenger boy. They beat him for what was inside his satchel.
It's a new thing, needing money.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Should this place be any different had I not passed from the world?
New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Ataro. The Grand Serkonan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnataka. Compliance is mandatory.
That was a surprise. Play your way. The Wall of Light is a dangerous security system from the age of the Rat Plague. Those not attuned are burned to ashes upon passing through. The Wall of Light is powered by a windmill, but others are fueled by removable whale oil tanks. You can bypass this Wall of Light in a variety of ways. Shut down the windmill to disable the Wall of Light, explore nearby apartments to find an alternate path, brave the bloodfly-infested building back towards the dockyard, possess a rat and find small passage, climb through a window above the Wall of Light.
Being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of snitches. If anyone asks, we just ran through it. Yeah, we couldn't stop him.
Okay.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the Wall of Light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Damn it, Carl.
All right. Don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin. And another way to get past the Wall of Light.
Okay, so that's the blood fly. I want to say blood flies, but it's not. I'm gonna try and like see how used to this I can get while I'm in this kind of neutral spot. You're seeing some shit from out of this world. Will that work, or are you gonna kick me out? Okay, I gotta be a little bit more careful. Okay, there's the hands.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
And the imminent arrival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of
John as well.
Serkonos, now royal consort to the Empress. For 3 days following the Duke's return.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
Recovers from his travels and additional tariffs.
And this city is a place of riches. But not all get a seat at the banquet table.
Just trying to see what this actually lets me visualize. Copper wires. Are you?
Hey there. What have you got for me?
5 coins.
Let's hope you never need help.
You know what? Oh, I ignored him and now it's not an option. Well, I guess I was greedy. That is true. There's the hands again.
Hey, come here.
Sorry, I'm working something.
Come in. If you found this place, I'll trade with you.
Black market. The money you collect can be spent at black market shops to buy and upgrade gear. Find blueprints as you explore and use them at black market shops to unlock new upgrades to buy, including masterwork upgrades.
Sometimes it's a switch. It's he who cooks dinner for the servants. They don't know it's Pantasy and bull rat he's been feeding them. Have I not already told you everything about him?
Is that all the details that matter?
I revealed his secrets. Ask me no more.
Okay, no worries. Gear or upgrades?
This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
Accuracy, extended bolt range, reload speed. Refined lens optics, greater level of magnification, extra burn charm slots, spring raised storage, bolt capacity, bullet storage. Sword crossing, advantage in locked sword contests. And it's just buy a grenade? Stun mines, spring raises, stun mine charges. Look at this menu. Purchase this.
I'll take that deal.
Location of sunken supplies. A pair of sailors has passed along a location of a boat that's sunken in the bay containing supplies.
You won't regret it. I shouldn't deal with strangers.
Alright, now I do have enough to perhaps get some upgrades. Rapid sprint, catfall. I like agility. Agility's great for me. So I'm gonna get that. Alright, and I just bought a clue, didn't I? These are sunken supplies. So it's just under the rail?
Absence, I have the following announcement. This year's bloodfly concern is the most severe in recent memory. If you encounter a nest or an infested corpse, do not disturb it. Any attempts to practice the funeral rites of the Abbey of the Everyman will be punished severely.
Oh yeah, I can double jump now, can't I?
Contact the Grand Circonian Guard at once. The guardsmen on site will handle the situation and determine whether any
Your face is covered. Worried someone might recognize you? I got thrown around by the Grand Guard yesterday like a sack of flour.
Okay. Okay, definitely pressing 3 is my go-to for that. So we put sleep dots there instead. Hides dice. Okay. I want to go to the station immediately. Oh, there's also so many goddamn charms. Right there. Clearing bloodfly nests. Lento, you're either brave or desperate to accept this job. We used to smoke flash bloodflies with full crews, but the infestations are bad now. They do cancel the funding, so we get rid of the nest by hand. Here's how you stay alive. If you need to slip past a bloodfly swarm or nest, keep your distance and move slowly or they'll attack. The bloodflies are calm, you're fine. If you take flight and start fine. Take flight and start glowing, you're in trouble. Fight. They'll burn them. Same for the nests. A bloodfly swarm will keep coming back until you destroy the nest of that swarm. It's really all you need to know, and you'll do fine. Oh yeah, another thing. If you find a blood amber in a nest, just keep it as a bonus. Make sure the Grand Siconian Guard doesn't see it, or they'll ask for some urban sanitation tax or whatever. Good luck.
It's infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
Yeah, that's also interesting. I do want to go in there. So what exactly is the nest? Is it that? I do want to try a hypothetical, right? So that was a nest, and I did deal with it. Traditional Siconian song. I'm afraid I'm actually not gonna sing. That was an entire incendiary. It's not highlighting things that I need to pick up. Was that an upgrade? Yeah, alright, I need 3 points. 3 wounds. Okay, nothing there. Okay, is the only solution to... Burn charm, what is it? Killing bloodflies or rats restores mana. Got some Tivian ore for that, but I imagine the incendiary bolts I'm using to do this. Alright, let's actually try something stupid. Okay, that's a much more practical solution. Thank you for the bolts. I'm a little bit more confident now. Knowing I could just do that instead. They make really unpleasant sounds. I thought those were just scarier creatures, but... It highlights these as enemies, but nothing more. I don't know if it matters how I do it or not. But as long as I destroy the nest, I think I'm good. Destroying them grants me mana too. Which is obviously very situational and utilitarian. Okay, I was over here. Oh, blood amber. Did I get some of this from the others, perhaps? Maybe not. Okay, that's gonna make a shit ton of noise. Many dead bodies and a pair of surprisingly ripe bananas. Nothing incredibly special so far. operator. I keep confusing them with audiograph players and I'm drawn to them. That was a little bit scary. I thought they actually finally played a trick on me. Okay. And I've gotten past the wall of light, at least one of them.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
I do want to look around a little bit more. I do want to look around a little bit more.
Oh, yeah. You came that right there.
How'd the execution go? Use your eyes. They all died. Yeah, there was some old man screaming.
Is your wall of light?
One of them was the last woman in the aisles. Tried to throw her a bouquet of wild mimosa. How'd the execution go? Use your eyes. They all died.
Full of servants when they don't do anything.
I wish it was slightly more demarked whether or not I was in like a neutral zone or not. I imagine I'm not in a neutral zone right now. Oh, I'm mildly impressed that I can...
We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside. I am certain we will find what we're looking for.
I do desperately want to get in there.
Root out the signs of corruption. Seek the scribblings and scratchings of heresy.
Okay, clearly not the direction I want to be in.
Karnaka's sickness runs deep, brother. Huh?
Okay. Oh, Emily.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that. I'll find you, you know. I wonder who that was.
Stealth is actually harder than...
That was a rat. It was a fat one.
You're not supposed to be here!
What's going on here?
I smell heresy on you! I'll cure...
Okay. I need a better solution. Secret letter to Brother Harold. Good Brother Harold, last week when we talked, oh what a state I was in. It was good of you to take me aside and lend your advice. I've taken it to heart and I know you are correct. Yes, I will need to be purified through ritual. Ah, what a road I have ahead of me. I know it well, for you may not know, but I endured the ritual once before, but 3 years ago. Though I was young and strong, I came within an inch of death. If I may impose upon you once again, would be so kind as to not mention our conversation to anyone. I will arrange for the ritual, of course, very soon. Though I confess, ever since our talk, I feel much better. No comparison to the agitated state in which you found me. Peace and clarity have returned to me. Truly, I do feel better. The outsider in conditional dreams. Thank you. Oh, what? An outsider stone?
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it? That year that made you who you are? Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, black smoke rising from burning bodies, an entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are a part of places like this.
Okay. So get irregular interludes from the outsider? I have 2 runes. I need a 3rd one. Letter from Mindy. Nice tattoo you have on your back, Amadeo. Where did you find the original drawing? Want to chat about it? Come to the Crone's Hand in Dust District and ask for Mindy. You won't regret your time. Is that her? Maybe not. Oh, this isn't the same place I entered. I was like, how was I supposed to even get in here with a greater degree of stealth? Because I didn't like my choice of breaking the front door. Like, not one bit. Seemingly no one's here. It was just 2 enemies and I got noticed by one. Anything special? Seemingly not. I guess I could have gone out the back.
are we supposed to get ahead here? Always paying off the Grand Guard.
Okay, things are sealed off. Huh. I didn't even notice you. What are you? Take less damage from explosions.
He's made a dog's breakfast out of the whole thing. And who's got to clean it up? Me, of course, as always.
One night at the body house. One night. Now I'm covered in chancres.
Let's go for a really risky maneuver. I didn't need to do that, but I just wanted the practice of it a little bit. If that makes any sense, really? And this is that original street I was on, right? Yeah.
That tasted awful. That weren't no blue-jawed hagfish. This is more like.
I'm just mildly trying to get into trouble. Not too much.
Huh?
I felt like someone saw me. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, back in hostile territory. I wish I just had that little eye active most of the time. I guess I can just remember it.
Someone just heard a dog bark or something. Of course, now we're all on edge.
Her Majesty Delilah Caldwin. And there's one of those floodgates over there. Oh, and you can climb up there if you really wish. Right, and you end up showing up here, finding the overseers from this direction rather than where I came in from. Which is a little bit more sensible, I think. And now you navigate something's stopping me there.
Anarchy will befall this city. A chaos not seen since the time of the Great Burning. Karnaca has but one chance to save itself, and that is to return to the foe.
Is someone
To
there?
take solace once again in the litany on the White Cliff.
Boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance.
A young girl
Instead, there
came to
may
me on the
few
14th
locations
day of the
that
month of
better have
harvest.
a look. Out.
I will never
Seems
forget
dangerous.
her words.
Far worse to have the knowledge of
She
construction
looked up at
materials
me
scattered across
and
the
asked
aisle somewhere.
what
The metals used to make the
shrine
devices
the
aren't
outsider
usually
could be
rare.
found
The
across
techniques
the
are applied by
aisles.
anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers who border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
Purple and red, suspended from the walls, and a wretched altar of candles.
Okay, that's the Overseer's little hovel. I didn't feel like that'll get me inside. They're all locked from the inside.
In a cage of iron and coupled with the canal. Her corruption was eradicated for the safety of all those who lived around her, all of you. We harden ourselves to the cries of the apostate, to the heretic. And in doing so, we save countless others from the horrible discord that awaits them beyond death. Stay to the flesh that is familiar, that of the fowl, sheep, the ox, and fish from the cold ocean. Those who taste the flesh of the rat risk drifting through the void for all the remaining hours of all.
Okay. One of these. Ah, the problem is I can't tackle those guys without really soiling it up.
Decade and a half old. A tale most often shared from overseer to overseer.
That was loose?
Apart from the flocks entrusted to our care. Apart from those we give our lives to both chastise and protect. Sometimes, this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves. And sometimes, it is told around campfires during our most remote pilgrimages. It is the sorry story of a man, most high within the Abbey, who was banished during the rat plague. His name...
That was correct. And I like this. Recover from falls slightly faster. And now I have raw whalebone as well. Now what I need... Craft a bone charm with 2 traits. 0 chance of bone charm corruption. That one. Alright. What will happen when I do this? Okay, it just gave me both on a single slot. It'll give me 2 raw whalebone back. So there's no loss? Oh no, you lose 1. Alright, so that isn't super useful. But I got 3, so now I can upgrade dark vision.
And all written record of his existence has been erased. So grave were his horrors.
Watch yourself around the Grand Guard.
I tried.
What's he going on about?
Beats me. Half the shit they say makes no sense.
Is that the 9 strictures?
Dumbass. It's only 7.
9-7. What's the difference? It's all dog shit about the void and the outsider and living a humble life. Nothing I give a rat's ass about.
Those of you living through these times of crisis.
Where the overseer women? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Plain to you. Karnaca has turned away from the Abbey of the Everyman.
What? That sounded like broken glass. By the...
Wait! This isn't all this. Chaos not the time of the great burning. I'll perform rites over your corpse. Come at me then. As that is return to the fold.
That was bad.
Where are you hiding, coward?
We will brandish the light or the flame.
I'm really messing this up all the time. Weekly fee, Paolo, here's the money for the week. I think we should renegotiate a price. With all the raids and curfew decrees, the Crown Killer and whatnot, folks just aren't buying as much drink. I thought your part of the bargain was at least keeping the Grand Guard and Coast Overseers occupied. We ain't happy, that's all I'm saying. Wine Purveyors Association. Alright, I'll trade a little bit of health for this. Abandoned notebook. It was the month of Earth 3 years ago. The sky over Karnaka was full of stars. I remember it all clearly because it was the day I lost my position at the Royal Conservatory. Spend the night on this very roof, drinking and staring up at those points of light. Thank you. So far away, looking for some kind of answer. One constellation stood out, a whale with a bright blue star for an eye. It was beautiful, comforting somehow, like it was watching over me. And the day after that, with my head still pounding from drink, I found something in a puddle in the street. Made of whalebone, carved with odd markings. A good luck charm, I thought, and it worked for a long time. Everything got better, but now my luck has left me, like everyone I cared about, and everything I owned. It's silly, but I came back up here hoping that I could see that kindly, star-eyed whale in the sky again. Maybe things would pick back up. I'll wait here, watching. When it comes back, I'll wave at it and hope for another blessing. I don't know what else to do. Thank you. Glad you're having fun. Anyway, I got a new bone charm, didn't I? Which one of these is it? Bit of blood. A bloodfly's attack at slightly shorter distances, closer to nests. Not terribly useful, but alright. I'm surprised they can go this far up without being punished for it.
I left this world 15 years ago.
Okay, maybe not that far. It was worth a try.
Strange.
I just need a... Okay. Okay, hypothetically, right? I should be out of his field of view. Right? Oh, you. That's funny. That's too funny. Shut up. Like this stuff here. Alright. What are we working with? 22 meters. Nothing immediately. Come on. There we go.
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
Stay alert. He's engaged currently. He'll...
Oh, I've got some stuff.
send
Alright.
someone else. Maybe Overseer Kindana. Until then, we stay where we are.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
I'm pretty sure that was the Crown Killer, the Outsider's puppet.
Need you to stop patrolling or something.
Is it today that my dear brothers will have to blacken my mask?
Okay, you go in this room. I don't have a need for more elixirs. I can carry 10. Alright. Alarm clocks. Selected sayings of the Overseers. Thank you, I will keep those in mind. One zirconium banana. Pistols, stun mines. What are those? Attach a stun mine to any surface by aiming at the desired location and pressing so-and-so. Deliver an electrical shock that renders the first target they come into contact with. Okay, so it's not a group thing. Mindy Blanchard. Okay, so there was a picture of Mindy, and I do have a piece of text that says where I can find her. That's good. It's funny. Okay. 15 meters. Nothing above me. There is one here. coins, atomize solutions. Stun mines and sleep darts are useful. How about we hide some dice?
I hear laughter. Somewhere there is still merriment and song, and the gentle ease of friendship.
Alright. Exit from an overseer's interrogation report. Brother Bernardus. Where did you find these drawings? I made them. As I said, I'm an artist. Mostly newspaper advertisements. They don't look like advertisements. They look like heretic nonsense intended to make your neighbor sick or bring back a loved one. Nothing will dissuade you from these notions, I'm sure, so instead of wasting my breath, I'll give you some advice. Take a bath once in a while, overseer, and invest in some scented soap, unless that's against one of the strictures. Apparently, the accursed suffered from a weakened heart, dying during the interrogation without providing anything further. His apartment on the canal should be searched for items or drawing of a profane nature. Ain't that a little bit of a fucking detail, huh?
Day of the month of harvest. I will never forget her wish.
Still locked from the inside. I don't...
Could be found across the aisle.
Don't much get it, but sure.
They will rise up among you like a virulent swarm, devouring everything wherever they go, even filth.
Okay. Okay, there's a code. I bet it has something to do with the strictures. Then you have the White Cliff, exit from a series of Overseer invocations by Overseer Abram. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes and our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd, and for the foggy grey wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way, and those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt.
A clever way to control the common folk.
What was that book I didn't read? Selected sayings. There's a lot of codes I can try here. But I don't think that's immediately useful. Who are you? The Vice Overseer's
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
predicate logic. Oh, look at that. Fire hardening treatment. Report from the Oracle. Sister Allison, Recorder of Proceedings. Also present Sister Anne, Sister Margaret, and Sister Tabitha. Following is the true and complete transcript of the utterings of Sister Anne, Oracle. More incense, please. Yes, the past and the future meld. I'm without body, dust all about me. So thick my vision falters, it is greed in palatable form, hiding 1,000 evils. Oh look, my sisters, heresy, 10, no, 20 wretches. Servants of the void, or whispers of the outsider. Vile whisperers, worshippers, of the outsider. They're assembled there this very moment in a hidden valley. Noah's Alley. Shut up. I can't read anymore. It's like past midnight. They're assembled here at this very moment in a hidden alley. The ground slick with fishmonger's detritus in the heart of the dust district. I'm moving on now, still wrapped in dust. Mainly blinded, yet I sense something. Other blasphemies hide nearby. Strange taste in my mouth. What is this? And here there was a pause so long that Sister Tabitha finally broke the silence. My sister, has your vision ceased? Or if not, what do you observe? And Sister Anne answered thusly, I have a message from the Vice Overseer. Tell Byrne to end this needless meddling into the conservatory. And now, Sister Anne will be needing some rest, and thus ended the session. Unsent letter to the High Overseer. Esteemed High Overseer Kulan, I hope you are in good health and not too nostalgic for way gone, which I am told is striking this time of year. Forgive my stream of letters, but our problems in Serkonos are significant. Any insights you can offer would be welcome. Duke Abele is a travesty, openly disdainful for the Abbey, and yet must maintain relations with them for the welfare of the nation. I've been called a unifier, something the Abbey greatly needed after the horrors of the Rat Plague, so your guidance would be of value. Under the Duke, the streets are overrun with cutthroats. Paulo and his gang grow bolder every day. Lastly, my recent correspondence with our oracular sisters has been troubling. The responses have arrived after marked delay, and their recent proclamations possessed an unusual cadence. I was hoping more code of some variety, but the 7 strictures. Surround your innermost being with these strictures and you will be safe. The 7 strictures are our core principles. Wandering gaze. Or maybe it's the ones that are on this wall. Three, 4, 5. I doubt it's 3, 4, 5, but I will try it nonetheless. Ancient magic. I'll get to that. Oh, there it is. Roving errant wanton. Four. 476. Thank you. That'll be all. What do I get now after this? This path thing might be useful. This is an option. And I also want to try Shadow Walk. I didn't think I've completely bunged everything.
Fall from the pinnacle of discipline to the muddiest ditch of disgrace. That is his tale. To once wear the cloth of the High Overseer, and to later bear the heretic's brand across the flesh of his face. How did this come to pass, brothers and sisters? Look to the 7 strictures, and you will know. Let not the wanderer into your home, friends. Avoid the stranger, for their time to sink roots into the bedrock of the community has passed.
Yeah, this falling off seems so much easier than it's ever been.
Is someone there? Let's see.
That could have been the end of me.
Still no word from our sisters. Strange. Very strange indeed.
Huh? What?
Fuck off.
A body? Here?
That is so unfortunate. You cannot fathom. I like how he's leaning. Okay. But don't tell me I have to actually get an upgrade for this. Like, no way.
It's not too late for you, my love. If you can but resist the urge for vengeance.
What could I possibly do? Unless there's some way to lift this grate, but I don't imagine The answer is incredibly confusing. Like, I know that if I had this, is there another one? It's a burn charm. In the end, it will turn out that I spent too much. That can't be the only way. Fucking... God damn it. Because I imagine, right, I can pull it, but that'd suck. I'm checking it. I can't help it. My other, like, stupid thought is that maybe I could do something to those planks on the back, but that doesn't seem too effectual. There's and the internet isn't loading, obviously. Yeah, it's not loading, so I will actually just play the video game, and let's say... Yeah, alright, I could have just played the video game and been proud of myself, but... I went and checked, or attempted to check, really. I do want to try something. Emily High Chaos, sorry. It is trying this power ant and seeing if it's what I think it is. Okay. It is a substantial slowdown.
We're playing dice tonight. Are you in?
Do I know this place? Have I wisdom to convey? I only know that I am weary. Nothing more.
Malicious.
Wanna buy one?
What have I also missed, roughly? Kind of conclave, I kind of... Went through there, though I skipped a couple of levels, I feel. Maybe there's some other tidbits there. Mission clues. Oh, there we go. I feel like maybe... Is it too dumb to go back to the... What happened there? Go back to the guy. The black market merchant.
I told Miss Lucia Pastor that they wouldn't let us take the carriage.
Out in our station.
Goddamn fucking idiot. Fuck.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
That is at my station. I understand. I doubt I could break this. Alright. Then why give me this? Note, Alexandria Hypatia. Dear Alexandria, I have tried to take care of your plants as best as I could. I worry though. Haven't heard from you in a long time. Are you alright? Still holding on to your key. Let me know when you want it back. Cyril. Ooh. Who are you, Cyril? More precisely, where are you? Sconian Legends, the Moth King. Why is that so emphasized? What even is that? It's one unlit? I can open that. Got 30 minutes to unlock this. What happens if I
Welcome to Winslow's Safes. Feel free to have a look around. This is the finest safe shop in all the Isles. You're in the right place. Come back anytime.
Okay. So obviously now, in the safest of safes, how do I get to you? Okay, there's your apartment key. Dear Cyril, I'm working so late these days, I might as well sleep at Adamire. I know, it's not good for my health, and the doctor should know better. You're totally right, but I have the feeling I'm about to discover something important, something that will improve my Adamire solution. Will you be so kind to water my plants for a few days? Do a better job than me anyway. I always forget them. Help yourself to an elixir in my reserve if you'd like. I hope Caroline gets better soon. Your neighbor and friend, Alexandria. Well, that's one of the things I needed. Let's go back up there then. Maybe it'll help. Where was it?
This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia.
No one's been watering anything, I think. Hypatia's projective gaze. Okay.
Who's killed more in Karnaca, Madam Bloodfly? You or me?
I spend less and less time here at my apartment, but my work at Adamire demands it. After the horrible failures of my first serum, I'm more determined than ever to help the miners. It's not my say how hard the Duke and his cronies drive the workers, but until he sees reason, I'll do what I can to make their lives better and to provide comfort to their families. It's my obsession, this work, and the impact it will have on the least privileged people in Karnaca. Studying the original plague elixirs, I'm close to something.
An improvement on Adamire solution. Nest Keeper. Alexandria have always believed the idea of blood-flying nest keepers to be a legend or drunken minor talk, even though members of the Grand Guard have reported putting down belligerent occupants when burning out blood-fly infestations. As such, the silver graph represents a rare sighting. We can only conclude that the final stages of bloodfly fever occasionally result in an extraordinary kind of brain damage, wherein the host fixates on protecting the nests. The bloodflies in turn welcome the afflicted person, and thus a symbolic relationship results. Bloodfly research never ceases to amaze, and I could procure a sample from a brain of one of these nest keepers. I'd love to observe the effects on rats or wolfhounds in my laboratory. Weird nest people, huh? I don't know, I can hear some people in my head. Okay. Shit. Nothing terribly useful so far there. it just going, huh? There's one guy over there. Okay, I can do that. But I don't want to immediately. I want to figure out the code. What could be the code? I've already figured that it's gonna try and give me a mission clue if I do stumble upon it somewhere. Oh, that's just the wallpaper peeling. I thought it was like a map. I can't tell what that is. Okay, yeah, what exactly?
What's going on at Addermeyer? What's the Duke's interest, and how is it connected to Delilah?
I took a portrait, which I guess is a big one. But I don't have much else. Now I know what Born Charm is. Dunno. I'm looking. One stiff painting.
Last time I left it open, someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket.
So the powerful go the spoils.
Safe contest combination, thank you. 192. Is we're going to keep running the safe contest? Maybe no one comes to the shop, or maybe a dozen people come in, like we had during the parade of fishmongers 5 years ago. And I promise, none of those thick-skulled dock workers or the course wives are going to guess the combination. Just run the contest to bring people to the shop, and if we're lucky, they'll talk about it over beers with their friends or family dinners. And since they don't know what's inside, they'll fill in the blanks. They'll imagine something as grand as the treasure reserves at Dunwall Tower. We need the business, so keep the signs up and stay polite to the knuckleheads who try to open the safe.
Please, forget about that kiss. That kiss.
Sorry I had to do that to you. Was it 192? Pistol bullets and burn charm and some gold and silver. They actually had something in there. Alright. Ooh. Your bolts inflict more damage. Bolts always break on impact. Is that a corrupted charm or what? No message? No nothing? It says restore slightly more health. Sure. Oh, and the corrupted one didn't give me a trait, so that one I just basically deleted. But it wasn't something I cared about anyway, so... I guess the idea is you don't knock him out, but you actually maybe take the time to ring the alarm. You know, be polite instead. I'm never going to use the alarms, I think. I'm a little bit too dumb and unintuitive for it. It's like knocking on walls in Metal Gear. If I can figure out how to do things without having to resort to that, I think it'll be great. Anyway, that's all the charms, isn't it? And... where's my... went through there, wall of light, did the overseer's corner. I don't know if the orange stuff is actual buildings I can go into. I guess this is technically a building I'm in. So maybe they are. Anyway, I have to go all the way over here. Ooh.
She found the new girl's poetry. Reads it aloud during meal times to get laughs.
Okay.
What's going on here? Stop!
I could have done better, obviously. Maybe I won't ghost it, but I'll try not to kill anyone.
This city is a place of riches, but not all get a seat at the banquet table.
Look at this entire...
Is it a curse or a blessing to linger past your time in the world?
I guess I can, like, circumvent this entire space, can't I? I imagine I'm missing something, but I... might as well take my time. Would it be that dumb to just jump down and have my way with it? I feel like there was one more guy. Okay. Circumvented that entire wall. I have just a slightly mild bit of curiosity there.
Met a girl from Morley, our love ended poorly.
Someone there?
I spied a lass from Bristol, 'twas good I had my pistol. Then I met a lady from Tibia.
Let's have a look.
Something, and... Holy shit! Ooh, ah!
Okay, I'm... One. Because that is just... I mean, yes, I could have avoided it by just moving faster. I don't know what to do about... sunken supplies. Because like right there. Okay. That's not it. Maybe it's too late. Maybe I should have gone before I did this entire trek around. Because I thought it would be like, maybe I can jump off of it or something like that. Because it's somewhere there-ish. I guess that would have been possible from there, but I was a fool not to try. Yeah, well, there's always that low chaos playthrough that I want to do at some point. No casualties, alright. Overall chaos level, low. Definitely no ghost, but closer. Closer to what I wanted. Took me 3 hours, apparently. All shrines or outside a shrine, yeah. 4 paintings, 2 blueprints somewhere. Alright. What is this? Oh, yeah, it's paintings. Oh, man. Won the safe shop contest. That's so cool. So fucking cool. The good doctor. I can quit here, can't I? Yeah. Thanks for watching ARTV tonight. Hope you had a good time. It's incredible to me, really. This game is fun. It's fun. I'm just really bad at it. And I feel like I'm playing it at a bad time of the day. It's currently like a couple of hours after midnight. It's dead on early in the morning. I'm so tired after 8 hours of work. I need to figure out a new schedule that won't kill me. I was thinking about taking Fridays to write new chapters of fun live on the broadcast. I'm a little bit embarrassed about it, but I don't know. I feel like I'm ignoring it otherwise. And if I write during the broadcast, I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I was also thinking about maybe just doing weekends again. Obviously Sundays are going to be a little bit difficult, but the whole point of not doing weekends was because I was doing it 7 days a week. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I'm glad I got low chaos. We got all the runes and the burn charms. I'm a little bit mad that I destroyed some of the burn charms, but I wasn't going to use the bolt one anyway. I'm just gonna dick around, read books, have some fun with a video game for once. Maybe not like rush to finish it immediately. I did lose track of time tonight for the first time in a while, so that's positive. That's great. Anyway, I'm rambling too much. Have a good night. Take care. See you soon.